Well, welcome everyone. So today's session is on workforce development, mainly focused on community association managers and how career fairs and job fairs can help with this. Now, with that being said, with this main focus being for chapters and management companies and how to use these resources and to give some ideas of what to do during these career and job fairs, some of our business partners might also be attending them. And these resources can also be shared directly with them as well. So please feel free to share this information, this recording, or anything else that you learned today with anyone within our industry. I also want to just clarify for our chapters that this isn't an initiative that we're pushing the chapters to do or to take on. That please evaluate the time that you both have with your staff and your volunteers if this is an initiative that that the chapters can do. Um, but again, if you are deciding to move forward with it, this is a great starting point, some great tips and tricks and best practices. And at any time during this presentation, you feel like you have something to share or you have a question, please feel free to come off mute or raise your hand. I will ask Emily if you see anything in the chat. I don't have that open. So if you see anything that would be good to reference or ask, please feel free to jump in with that as well. So today we're really focusing on the insights of job fairs and career fairs. So with that being said, maybe there we go. These are events that bring people together for the job seekers and employers. So they give a lot of benefits of networking, not only between potential people within this career path, but also with other professionals. So other tables that are at career fairs, other industries. Again, you're networking with both sides of them. So it's a great networking and professional development. It also provides industry insights of what type of different jobs and opportunities and industries are available out there. So there's one main difference between job and career fairs, and that's whether or not a person is looking to get directly hired from going to this fair or if they're just learning about jobs within the industry. Career fairs tend to be more students that are just graduated or are about to graduate and they're trying to figure out what career path they'd like to take, what types of options are out there in the world, where job fairs are really people looking for uh, a job to get. So they're looking for applications, they're going to have resumes with them. From the chapter perspective, chapters should not be attending job fairs. Chapters are not hiring within this profession. And so we don't have those applications. That being said, if a management company invites you to attend with them to help showcase what the career is and what that path is, absolutely. But really, career fairs are going to be more geared to our chapters participation, and job fairs are going to be more for our management companies or our business partners looking to fill those immediate positions. So, how do you find a place to do this? And finding the right one is essential. Um, Again, a lot of schools offer different options, different career centers or chambers of commerce, even state departments. I know for the state of Illinois, they have a whole page identified for career and job fairs. So you can do that within your state or just a simple search in Google of career fairs near me or job fairs near me. Um, I did one yesterday in preparation, and within my area, I think 15 different career and job fairs showed up on my list, and all of them were within the next 6 weeks. So, also looking at the time frame of when you want to do this and start signing up for those career or job fairs. And if you are already a part of a chamber of commerce, I know several chapters and management companies and business partners do that, checking base with them. Are there any other areas that that chamber is connecting with to maybe do a career or job fair, or are they partnering with anyone local that they can connect you with? So now that you found the career fair, what should you bring? There's tons of resources. I will be providing both this in a presentation format and also a Word guidance guide for you. So we'll go ahead, we'll get that over to everybody. But all of this content with additional information is also in this guide for you. But you want to make sure that if you are going to a job fair, you've got either that application or the job that you're hiring for information that you can give to those applicants. And are you taking resumes? Can they provide you a resume for a job? Or is it everything needs to go through an online portal? So making sure that you have those resources. And if it is through an online portal or you want to make sure they're getting additional information, make sure that you're providing a printed resource that they can take with them. Um, we do have some signs when I get into the resources available that you can print out and have at your table. You also want to have branded items. So, whether that's CAI items or your management company or your business, make sure that you are looking professional, that you have this. If you have name tags or clothing with the logo on it, please make sure you try to wear those. Also, think about your trade shows that we're having with the chapters or that you attend. Um, the best booths that you remember are usually interactive in some way, whether it's a game that's being played, a fun activity that's they're doing, or even what I like is a giveaway item. And that can be something small that they can take with them, like a pen, or it can be something more like an Amazon gift card. And what's good about the Amazon gift cards is you can go ahead and have a sign up sheet. Remember, if it's career fair, a lot of these students aren't going to have business cards to provide you. So make sure there's definitely something to connect to collect their information on, but remind them, hey, give me a good valid email because we will be providing this gift card in a digital format. So in order to get this, we do need that valid email address. And also verify with them that you will be sending them follow up information about the industry or about the position that you have open. For our chapters, again, get our members to assist you, whether it's a volunteer leader that shows how they work with the managers and why they're so important to them, a management company, or even a business partner can help, again, share the knowledge within the industry for them. So it's very important to make sure that you're including your members in these as possible. One thing I also want to note is we at CAI headquarters have some student t-shirts available. So if you are going to any of these career fairs where there's students, please let us know and we can send you some t-shirts to give away as well. So, first impressions are crucial. We all know this. So, make sure that you guys are acting professional, your staff is professional by arriving on time, not eating at the table, not taking phone calls, being approachable, but also outgoing. So, with career fairs, this might be the first time that a person is engaging in this type of atmosphere. And so they might be nervous. They might not be sure where to go. So, again, I always recommend, if possible, stand in front of your table instead of behind it. So there's not that barrier. Make sure you're shaking hands with them. You've got a smile on your face. Again, being kind of that outgoing personality at these go a long way to help with that positive first impression around our industry. And promoting the profession. What is this? We all know that a lot of people don't know that community association management is a career path, that what all goes into it. And so, really showcasing that this is a career path. It's not a one and done. It's not, you're going, and no offense to the baristas out there, but that's not the top of where you're going to land. That there is movement. There's a lot of different things that you can do within this. So, if you know of any management companies that are offering internships for students, please, share that and what those opportunities look like. CAI does have a student membership, and so promoting that student membership. We even have a graduate program that combines a student membership with our M100 class. So again, that information is in the materials. That if that's the level of career fair you're going to be at with that audience, you can help promote what they need to do to make those next steps to be successful within this profession. So now that you've got the person in front of you, the next few slides we're going to go through are different talking points so that people can understand what this profession is, what the role is that they'll be taking place, what are some of the responsibilities that they'll be doing, skills, qualifications, things like that. So the first area is, what is the role? So I think one of the great things with our managers is they wear so many hats. Now, some might not like that, but you're never doing the same thing every single day. But with those hats, you have very different needs of management, of financials, administration, operations. Again, building within the community and how to engage with the residents. So we know that being a manager is very rewarding and it offers a lot of opportunities. So making sure that you're communicating that out to the participants at these fairs. The next one are the skills and qualifications. We all know that strong communication, both written and verbal, are really important. That because you wear so many hats, organization is key. We all know that problem solving, there's going to be issues in all parts of life. And how do you do this? Also, financial knowledge and then understanding of different advocacy efforts and regulatory things within the state, communities, bylaws, all of the governing documents, what those mean. But share that within these skills and qualifications, that's what CAI is here to help with. And also, there's a lot of training that both CAI and employers do. So they're not in this alone. So by joining this profession, what do you have to help you be successful with your skills and in your roles? So within CAI, we've got the different certifications and designations. Here's a few of the manager ones listed here. There's also scholarship and training programs that several of our employers offer. And if they wanted to do something on their own, there's always things like public speaking or leadership development classes that they could either take again through CAI or through other organizations to help them develop those skills as needed. And some of the employers will also reimburse for these amounts. So I think it's great the amount of effort that not only CAI and the employers are putting together for them, but making sure that our profession continues to grow and we are providing the best managers we can for the industry. The other thing is, a lot of people don't even realize the impact that our industry has and why it matters. You know, our community managers have a direct impact on the quality of life of our residents. And we see that community associations are growing year after year. They're not going anywhere. And it's really important to have strong managers in this career that they're receiving a rewarding atmosphere to their everyday work and they're feeling fulfilled. So again, I think it's really important to also just share that they are having an impact on people's lives and where they're living and how they're building relationships. So now that you've attended the career fair, you've gotten the contact information, you've shared the knowledge of what a manager is, what our industry is, what do you do next? Don't just file it away. Make sure that you are following up with any potential candidates or people who that showed interest, whether they filled out that form for the giveaway, maybe even a survey on what their interest is. Is this something that they would look into going into? Do you want more information about this? And also, again, if you're going to that career fair, promoting that student membership. Again, if you're looking at ways to help promote that or market that out, we've got our membership team. I know Christy is on the line with us today, but they're here to assist you with this. You know, you're not in this alone. So please let us know at headquarters too after you attend if there's any follow up that we can help with too. So, with this, I had referenced the resource guide. So, again, this is a multi page guide. It has the talking points, the things to remember. So, it's a great resource. We have our CAI internship guide. So, this is great for management companies that are looking to start an internship. So, again, it provides those resources on how to set one up to get people knowing what this industry is. We also have media files. So these files, and this link is in that resource reference guide too. It has different resources that you can use, whether it's digital form or printing. We have Attracting Talent, which is a great resource for, again, our management companies. We have that in both Spanish and English. We have our most recent statistical review from the Research Foundation and a couple different areas on that. Some information about community associations overall. The sign I was talking about, here's this right here with QR codes. So all you have to do is print this out and bring it with you. This is also a great resource as a flyer. We purposely made this one-sided so that the other side can be branded to either the chapter or the management company directly. We have some different videos on here that you can use. So again, if you've got an iPad or a laptop, you can go ahead and you can show these videos directly. We also have some images if you want to design anything yourself within here. So again, this is a great resource. We continue to plan, or we plan on continuing to add this as we build resources. If you have any great resources that you think would be awesome for other people to utilize too, please share them and we'll make sure that we update this portal with that information. Within our salary survey, any of our managers who have taken it can actually go in and drill down. For our chapters, if you're wanting to have drilled down information to assist with any of these or getting certain stats, please let us know and we can help drill that down for you as well. And that's it for right now. So I'd like to open it up to anyone who's on the call. If you have any questions, comments, or if you've attended a career fair or a job fair and have any great recommendations that others might be able to use too.
Kelly, hi.
Hi, Tony.
So my question is, I personally haven't attended, but we had two members of our board. This is probably 4 or 5 years ago. Attended I wouldn't call it a career fair, but it was at a technical high school, and they were talking about the industry and potential jobs in this industry, et cetera. And one of those now former board members just asked me last week if we can start doing that again. And I think the presentation that you just showed is great, and I'm wondering if that can be adapted for us to use at a career fair or in front of a student audience.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I can definitely make sure that this PowerPoint is also shared and you can take it and utilize it however you might need to. And again, I think some of the other resources within that portal will be good for you to use too.
Great, thank you.
Not a problem. Anyone else want to share or ask any questions? All right. Well, that's the presentation for today. If at any time you have any questions, please let us know. If you are attending these, please share with us. Please give us feedback afterwards. Again, feel free to share any of these resources with your members, whether they're management companies or business partners. And again, even if you get some testimonials, I think that's great too. I know we have some. One of the great videos we have is a day in the life of a manager. So I think that's a great resource to share with someone who's looking to see what is this career. But I'd like to thank you guys for your time coming today and helping us build the next generation of community association professionals. So thank you, everyone.